Mrs. Dalloway, 1925, section-wise summary. Section 1, Morning. Clarissa goes to buy flowers. The novel opens with Clarissa Dalloway, a middle-aged upper-class woman, stepping out to buy flowers for a party she will host that evening. As she walks through Westminster, her thoughts move freely between present experiences and memories of the past, especially her youth at Bourton. She recalls Peter Walsh, her former lover, and reflects on why she chose to marry Richard Dalloway instead. The stream of consciousness technique reveals Clarissa's fear of aging, death, and loss of identity. A car backfiring in the street draws public attention, symbolizing authority and power. Section 2, Septimus Warren Smith introduced. The focus shifts to Septimus Warren Smith, a World War I veteran suffering from shell shock (PTSD). He is walking with his wife Lucrezia or Regia in Regent's Park. Septimus experiences hallucinations and feels emotionally numb. He is haunted by the death of his friend Evans, whom he saw die during the war. This section contrasts Clarissa's controlled social life with Septimus' mental breakdown. Section 3, Peter Walsh's return. Peter Walsh returns to London from India and visits Clarissa. Their meeting is emotionally intense and awkward. Peter criticizes Clarissa's conventional life but secretly still loves her. After leaving, Peter reflects on his failed relationships and emotional insecurity. Clarissa feels disturbed yet nostalgic after Peter's visit. Section 4, Doctors and Society's Attitude to Mental Illness. Septimus and Regia consult Dr. Holmes, who dismisses Septimus' illness. They later see Sir William Bradshaw, who represents oppressive medical authority. Bradshaw recommends institutionalizing Septimus. Woolf criticizes society's lack of empathy and misunderstanding of mental health. Regia feels helpless and isolated. Section 5, Afternoon Reflections. Clarissa rests at home, thinking deeply about life, death, and individuality. She recalls her close friendship with Sally Seton during a moment when Sally kissed her. Clarissa realizes that emotional intimacy matters more than social success. She feels a mysterious connection with the suffering individuals she has never met. Section 6, Septimus' Suicide. Faced with being taken to a mental institution, Septimus commits suicide by jumping out of a window. He believes death is a way to preserve his inner freedom. Regia is left devastated. This is the novel's most tragic moment and highlights the cost of war and social cruelty. Section 7, Evening Party and Clarissa's Realization. Clarissa's party begins, attended by high-profile guests. Sir William Bradshaw mentions Septimus' suicide at the party. Clarissa retreats to a quiet room and reflects on the death. She identifies with Septimus' act as a form of resistance against oppression. The novel ends with Clarissa returning to the party, affirming life despite its fragility. Overall summary of Mrs. Dalloway. Mrs. Dalloway narrates one day in the life of Clarissa Dalloway, interwoven with the tragic story of Septimus Warren Smith, a war veteran suffering from mental illness. Through stream of consciousness, Virginia Woolf explores the inner values and lives of characters, revealing their fears, memories, regrets, and desires. The novel examines major themes such as time and memory, life and death, mental illness, effects of war, social class and gender roles, individual freedom versus social conformity. Clarissa represents life, social order, and survival, while Septimus represents suffering, rebellion, and death. Their parallel lives, though they never meet, create a powerful contrast. The novel ultimately suggests that life must be embraced despite pain, and true understanding lies in empathy and human connection.